This is critical to getting us back to more normal life. This is critical for us as we move forward out of this pandemic to make sure that we have the ability to travel between jurisdictions. It's based off of the science.
Rapid testing instead of a 14-day quarantine. That could be the future for air travel. Now, Calgary's International Airport is the first to pilot a rapid test COVID-19 program for international flights, meaning the minute you leave any one of these doors, you could isolate for as little as a couple of days. Now, the province is hoping that this move will bring travelers back into the international terminal, which has been a ghost town since the start of the pandemic.
The impact of the quarantine and other restrictions has been enormous for businesses and communities across the country. This pilot program will safely explore whether a new approach for managing the international borders is possible.
Beginning in 2 weeks, COVID-19 testing will be offered initially at 2 points of entry into Canada: Calgary International Airport and the Coots Land border crossing in southern Alberta.
Bringing this down to most likely around 24 to 48 hour turnaround time for people is critical. We have to have that for people so they have this certainty when they're traveling, when they come back home, that it's going to be a very short turnaround time that they can get back to their normal lives.
Once travelers enter, they will receive a COVID-19 test. They'll still have to quarantine, but that ends as soon as the test comes back negative. But they must get a second test 6 or 7 days after their arrival.
We've been looking at new ways to support the travel industry and support safe travel. We must find ways to bring back safe travel if we're ever going to get the economy firing again on all cylinders.
Participants will be closely monitored for any symptoms and will have to follow strict preventative health measures. This includes wearing a mask in public places and avoiding high-risk groups. The airline industry saying that this is a saving grace.
Guess. This pivot is a health and science-based approach that WestJet and indeed all Canadian aviation have been waiting for.
For travelers wanting to leave the country, Albertans will have access to testing for essential international travel by paying $150 and receiving results within 72 hours before arriving at your destination. At the Calgary International Airport, Allie Miller, City News.